You do not need to have hundreds of thousands or 10, 20 or 30,000 pounds in your bank account to prove you have enough funds. It's very logical, it's very simple. How much does it cost for you to visit the UK? Common reasons for UK visit visa refusal. This is what I want to cover in this video. I'll also provide best possible solution to this. This is again based on my experience, expertise and knowledge of last 13 plus years experience providing UK immigration advice and services. So this is for you. Number one refusal reason. You are not having enough finance to support your trip to the UK. You might have heard about it if you have encountered any UK visit visa refusal, not having enough finances to support your UK visit. How do you resolve that? Very simple. You do not need to have hundreds of thousands or 10, 20 or 30,000 pounds in your bank account to prove you have enough funds. It's very logical, it's very simple. How much does it cost for you to visit the UK? So let's run through the number, right? Very basic number. A hypothetical scenario. If you are traveling to the UK, let's say your return flight ticket is around 800 pounds. If you stay in the UK and you stay in mid-range hotel or motel or bed and breakfast, might cost around 100 pounds per day. Let's say if you stay 10 days, it's 1,000 pounds. And let's say miscellaneous expense are another 500 pounds. So in total, it's 1,500 plus 800 is around 2,300 pounds for your visit. If you have this fund, that means you have enough funds for your trip to the UK. But the most important point is, how did you bring these funds? Is it your savings over multiple months and years? Or is it the fund given by a third party? Or did you bring this fund of around 2,500 or 3,000 pounds in your bank account by any other source? This is where most of the applications are being refused. So let's say you are earning around 300 pounds per month. So your yearly salary is around 3,600 pounds per month. And if you are spending 2,400 pounds or 2,500 pounds for a UK trip where your earnings are around 3,500, 4,000 pounds a year, then the officer wants to think, oh, that's a significant investment for a visit to the UK compared to your yearly earnings. It does not prohibit you coming to the UK, but there is a doubt, right? There is a doubt on your intention. Why would you spend 2,500 pounds or even 3,000 pounds where you earn around the same money a year, and out of that you would have your living expenses, because that's not your pure saving. So it looks bit odd for the officer. And so how do you deal with that? Question one from me to you. If I am your lawyer, I will ask you, why do you want to spend a significant amount, which is almost your yearly salary or yearly earnings? Why would you spend that? And if you provide me a good reason, we can explain that in our cover letter, and that can probably explain the Home Office to why you are spending such a large amount. It can be anything. It's your explanation. I can't prepare that explanation for you, but it has to be genuine and legit explanation. Then we can explain this to the Home Office. Now, if you are earning this sort of money, then the savings you have accumulated might be over the months or years, unless it has come from other source. If it has come from other source, you must provide corroborating evidence and information to explain the source of funds. What I have seen in majority of application, there would be a large sum coming in last 3 to 6 months, and the client even would not provide evidence of that, and that would result in refusal. Home Office normally suspect that. They will say, we don't believe this is genuine fund, hence your intention to the UK, visit the UK is not genuine, hence they refuse the application. So whatever the large funds coming into your account, please do provide corroborating explanation and evidence. What could that be? For an example, you have received this large fund from your family friend. Who is giving this fund, right? It cannot come from family friend. Why would that family friend give you 3,000 pounds for you to visit the UK? So you need a letter confirming from your family friend, why are they giving these funds? What's your relationship with them and the funds they are transferring into your account? Mostly you might get it from your parents, your siblings, then get a letter from them explaining why they are giving you the fund, how much they are giving you, Is it like a loan or not a loan, or it's just a gift? And how much is it? So if you cover this in a nice cover letter, that'd be helpful with their bank statements, last 3 to 6 months, 3 months bank statement, because if they would not give away their large sum. Like if they have saved £3,000, why would they just give you £3,000 just for you to visit? So it has to be a reasonable explanation, a reasonable evidence, corroborating of course. As long as it's reasonable, in my view, your UK visit visa would be accepted, and you will get your UK visit visa. So provide again, if you forget everything out of this video, only one thing I want you to remember is provide corroborating evidence and explanation. Whatever you submit, you have to just take time, invest time to bring in corroborating evidence and explanation. This will save you a lot of time in future and also provide you with a successful outcome, and that is what you want. So let me share an experience of one of my clients. I did consultation last week. It was a very wealthy Russian client from Canada, applied for UK visit visa, saying he's receiving large pension from Russia, about £5,000 a month. So on his application mentioned he's receiving £5,000 a month a pension, and he had around £60,000-70,000 in his bank account as a saving. Got refused. Why? Did not provide any evidence of his pension. How would Home Office know whatever is telling on his application is truth? So whatever the claim you make on your application, they ask you a question, what's your earnings? How much savings do you have? You need to provide evidence of that. So if you say your earning is £5,000 a month or whatever it might be, provide corroborating evidence. For an example, if it's pension, then a pension passbook or a letter from the authority, whoever is paying pension, confirming whatever the pension you are receiving, 3 to 6 months of bank statements that corroborates you receiving pension in your bank account. If you are receiving pay slips, then pay slips, and again 3 to 6 months of bank statements corroborating bank statements of your net pay in your bank account. If you are a business person, then your self-assessment, your tax return of last 3 years. If it's a brand new business, then provide tax return for as many years as possible. If you are a business person, get a letter from your accountant on the letterhead paper confirming your business turnover, your profit, and your share ownership if you are not a 100% shareholder. And if you are 100% shareholder, get it confirmed on the accountant's letterhead paper that you own the company, whatever the percentage you own. If you are a business person receiving large sum in business and personal, probably you may want to provide invoices for 3 months or 6 months. I know it's too much to provide, but hey, look, if you work a little harder and if you get the positive outcome, why not? If it's private and confidential, you may want to seek professional legal advice. How can you overcome this challenge? If you are coming from high-risk country, any developing country, then I'm sorry to say that there is a high refusal rate for visit visa from a developing country. I've checked the statistics with the Home Office website, and the highest refusals were from Nigeria, Pakistan, India. These are the countries getting the maximum refusals. So please provide more information, provide more corroborating evidence of your finances. If you have any assets, provide valuation report from credible source. That would be very helpful. Providing just the property documents is not enough. It has to be evaluated by a proper valuation company, agency, who are credible enough. One more point is about receiving large funds, cash funds, right? That's also a challenge. Let's say if you are from Middle East country, there is still cash transactions in the Middle East country. So I did another consultation for a client, got visit visa refused, and he received around 125,000 UAE currency, and just while he was leaving the job. So it was some sort of bonus they receive when they leave the job. 125,000 AD, that's large sum. So on his letter, the letter he received from the employer said, okay, you will be paid in account. But when he was leaving, the employer changed mind and gave him cash. Now how do you overcome this? Then he deposited the same cash in the bank. Now for the Home Office, the UK government, they need evidence. Where did you get this cash from? So I advised him, go to your employer and get a letter that they paid you this amount in cash, and we will submit this with his visit visa application, and more likely he will be approved his visit visa. Now, so this is about finance. That's number one reason, right? And as I said, if you forget everything of this video, remember one thing: provide corroborating information and evidence. If no evidence, then there likely to be refusal of your visit visa. If you need that support and guidance, please do reach out to us. My contact details would be in the description section below. Drop us an email and we'll help you with that. As and when I get time, I'll also prepare a video around pre-action protocol procedure of a visit visa refusal. I'll do that too, I promise. I hope this is a valuable content for you to prepare your visit visa application. If you have any question, please drop your question in the comment section below. If you like my content, please do subscribe to my channel and like this video. We want to spread this content to a wider community for the wider benefit. Thank you very much for watching, and all the very best for your visit visa application.